Hey guys, so if you are full-time breastfeeding, you know that sometimes breastfeeding in public is necessary. So in this video, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to breastfeed in public. Okay, so first off, we're going to talk about the legality of breastfeeding in public. Basically, it is completely legal for a mother to breastfeed her child in any public or private place as long as you are authorized to be in that private place. It's completely in your rights to do so. You're going to want to find a comfortable location such as a bench or a couch. Right now, I'm actually at a public park and he got hungry, and so I'm actually breastfeeding him right now. You're gonna want is probably like a burp cloth or anything like that, but always remember that you're gonna wanna be as minimalistic as possible when you're breastfeeding in public. You're obviously not going to be 100% comfortable because you are in public, and so you just have to remember that, you know, you're not gonna wanna bring your boppy and all the little items that you would normally have if you're sitting at home in his nursery. Another thing that a lot of women choose to bring is a nursing cover or some kind of blanket to cover up while in public. Well, this is something that is definitely not necessary. Some women choose to do so. It honestly is just what you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with showing, you know, the top half of your breast or anything, you're gonna wanna bring something like that. My thoughts on covering up, I want to be discreet. I don't want, obviously, my entire breast to be shown to anyone in the public, but I also don't feel like it's completely necessary for Oliver to be underneath a blanket or underneath a or something while he's breastfeeding. You okay? I think that for me, whenever I think about putting something over Oliver, I think about like me and Brian sitting out on a bench with a blanket over our head while we eat. Obviously, that's not something that we would do or that we would think is normal. But I also don't feel like, I mean, there are times when I do feel like that I need to cover up or that I need to be discreet, because you do have to realize that you need to be respectful of the people that are around you, and certain environments just, I think, call for a little bit more cover up. Another thing to remember is to try and find a place that is a tad quiet and secluded. That way your baby is comfortable. I think that when you're breastfeeding in public, something to always have is confidence. It does take confidence to go out and breastfeed in public, and if you're not confident, then your baby's not going to be comfortable. So you're going to need to be confident in your routine while breastfeeding, your body, and of course the legality of the whole situation. And remember that if you're not comfortable, your baby's not going to be comfortable, and that's going to completely defeat the purpose of breastfeeding. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is discrimination while breastfeeding in public. If anyone were to oppose you while breastfeeding in public, you need to be able to stand up for your rights, and you need to understand that it's completely in your right to do so. And actually, by them opposing you, they are breaking the law. I think number one thing to do is to be respectful. Make sure they understand that what you're doing is completely legal, and if at that point they still do not understand the situation, then I would choose to call the police. But of course, always need to be respectful no matter what, because a lot of people are just ignorant to the law. All right, so Oliver is nice and full and in his car seat, and next we're going to talk about a giveaway. All right, so we are going to give away this awesome boppy cover that was actually designed by a viewer. This cover is actually a giraffe design, and it is so stinking cute. So if you want to win this, you're going to want to like this video, and then you're just going to want to go to my Instagram, which will be linked below. You're going to want to follow me, and then you're going to want to double tap or like the picture of this cover, and the winner will be announced on Instagram. All right guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave in the comments your thoughts on breastfeeding in public and maybe some of your experiences, and remember to always be respectful of other people's thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I want this to be a positive and friendly discussion. I hope you guys liked my video. Thumbs up if you did, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Your life may have been short, but I remember so much. The day we found out we were pregnant with you, the day we found out you were a boy, and the hardest day, the day I found out you were no longer going to be with us. It's been a year since we've lost you, and we have